Hey y'all, it's Tuesday afternoon. It's 4 o'clock, and I was wanting to make myself some uh, raisin oatmeal bread, and I'm just gonna kind of throw it together. I just went and picked out the things that I want to put in there. So I will start out with a half a cup of buttermilk. I'm gonna warm it up. A half a cup of buttermilk. A half a cup of melted butter, and 1 egg, and because I'm adding buttermilk and egg, that would be considered an enriched dough, which means it will take longer to rise. Okay, I think I want a little taste of molasses. Okay, molasses, about 2 tablespoons. All right, I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of ginger, half a teaspoon, or 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. All right, raisins. I'll put in, let's see, about 3/4 of a cup of raisins, a teaspoon of salt, maybe a teaspoon and a half. All right, now I'll put in, I got a measuring cup here. What is it? It's 1/4 of a cup, so I'll put in 1, 2, 3/4 of a cup of rolled oats, the old-fashioned 5-minute kind. Okay. Then I need some sugar, and I think instead of using white sugar, I'm just going to go for brown sugar. All right, brown sugar. I'll start off with a half a cup. That ought to be enough. A half a cup of unpacked brown sugar. And my brown sugar was kind of hard, so I'm going to re-wet my little terracotta bayer, let it soak in some water so that it will keep my brown sugar soft. Okay. My sister-in-law gave me that. Oh gosh, it's probably been 30 or 35 years ago. I like having it in my brown sugar. Okay, now let's give that just a little mix. And now I got my yeast right here. I put in about a teaspoon of sugar with my yeast to help it grow. Pour that in there. That was probably a half a cup of water. Alright, now let me dump some flour in here. You know, maybe, I don't know, 2 cups to start off with. Put in a little more. Got a cut in my bag flour. Put the top on here. Alright, I'll take the dough out. And because the Bosch mixes the dough so well, I don't have to do a lot of kneading. That's already done for me. It skips that second kneading and rising. But I'm just doing this to get it all shaped up like I want. Okay, I'm going to put this in a square pan because I would like to have this bread, a slice of it for breakfast, and I want a nice large slice. So I throw it down trying to get this to stay together so it'll be smooth. It's not going to do it, but let me shape it into kind of a square. Now this may be, it may get real big, it may not, I don't know. We'll just see. Okay, put it in this pan and press it down to shape it to the pan. I'm going to cook this in my air fryer because, as you know, the bottom burner is not working on my oven. So rather than be defeated and not have the bread I want, I'm just going to cook it in the air fryer. And I noticed that there is a button on there for proof, which I would assume is for proofing bread. The temperature I turned it on, it is set at 100. So that's just about the perfect temperature for the dough to rise. I've set the bread in the air fryer at 95 degrees for 30 minutes, and I will come back and check to see if it's risen enough. Okay, y'all, it's late. It's almost 9 o'clock. It took that bread a long time. It took about 3 hours to rise. Now I want to check it with my handy dandy sticker, my ice pick. Okay, it comes out clean. And I'm going to take some butter and rub it over the top. That'll help the crust to be a little soft instead of hard when I cut it. Now, of course, you can mix up some powdered sugar, with just a little bit of water or vanilla in it, and make a little glaze to go over the top. But I'm gonna skip that. Let's see here. Make sure it gets all buttered up good. Y'all might think a slice of that would be huge. Well, yes, but if I cut a slice and then cut it in half, that's like having two pieces of bread. I can make a peanut butter sandwich with it, or peanut butter and banana, or just have butter on it, cream cheese. Okay. Now, I'm going to let it cool just a little bit before I dump it out. I want y'all to see how easy it comes out. Just lift it out of there. I'm going to take it and put it on my JennAir to cool just a little bit. And you see how clean that pan is? I had it greased enough, I guess. All right, let's cut it. Now I have two knives here. I don't know if you can see. This has got a little edge on it. And this one's got a bigger edge on it. Let's see which one does better. And this is not going to fit in these bags I have. So I'll end up having to cut it in half. But I want to cut the first piece here off the side. Alright, still got steam coming out of it. Alright, I've got more raisins over here than over here. And I think it did rise. It's still got a nice texture down here. It's not gummy or anything. Maybe Paul Hollywood would be proud. Okay, now I have some peanut butter here. Put some of that on here. Now this will make a nice breakfast. A little protein from the peanut butter. And the bread, it'll have some protein. I hadn't figured up how much, but it'll have some. Okay. Now, let's see how it tastes. And it's not going to be sweet. It's not sweet. It's got a nice flavor from the molasses. And there's not a lot of air holes up here. See, there's a little bit right there. It turned out pretty good. But I have to admit, it's hard to eat with my dentures in. So I'll really have to enjoy it after I say goodbye to y'all. Oh, this would be good with honey on it, molasses, sorghum, blackstrap molasses. Oh my. That's good. It turned out the way I wanted it. Unlike that chocolate meringue pie I made. Oh, all right. I'm gonna cut up this one here. I'm happy with that. Okay. Now I'll put it back on the Gen Air vent so it can cool off, and then I'll um put it away. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that one was a winner. Um, well, y'all have a good evening, a good day, a good afternoon, and please remember to be kind to someone. Someone needs your kindness today. Bye. I forgot I wanted to finish up with my little terracotta bear. It's been soaking for 3 or 4 hours now. He's all nice and wet. You just get the water off and put him in the uh, brown sugar, and that will help to keep the brown sugar salt. Okay, I'll see you.